All right, I want you to try this problem using one of the two ways I just showed you. So either the standard way or the way that when you draw the line. Go ahead and try it now and press play when you're ready for the answers. All right, let's go over the answers. So I'm going to start with the way where we draw the line. And if you come up with a cool name for it, tell me. Write a comment. All right, so here we go. I have 15 and I have 3,000. I'm going to go put my comma because this looks kind of funny without the comma. 15, 3,000. Let's think about what's going on here. Imagine I have 3,000 things and I need to split them into 15 equal piles. Okay, it's going to take a while, so I wouldn't want to draw a picture for this one. And I want to break it down piece by piece. So when I'm multiplying, or when I'm dividing this way, I want to think about tens, because that's where I always want to start. It's always going to give me a good starting spot. So if I multiply 15 times 10, remember all I have to do is bring down the whole number and add the 0, because we multiplied it times 10. That's the tens trick. 150. I bet I could do 150 a few more times. So let's try 15 times 20 to see what we get. 15 times 20. Remember, I can just do 15 twice and then add a 0. 15 twice, if you think about a clock, is 30. And if you didn't know that, you could always add it off to the side. 30 and add a 0. That's 300. That looks familiar to 3,000. But let's go ahead and start there. Let's just go ahead and take that out and see what we have left. So I'm going to start with 20 and take out 300. 0 take away 0 is 0. 0, I need to regroup here. 10 take away 3 is 7, and then I can bring down my 2,000. Looks like I could do that a couple times. So maybe I do want to go a little bit bigger. Let's see what we can do. What we're going to do is we're going to take 15. Let's multiply it times 30 to see if that's enough. So remember, I'm going to take my 3. Anytime I have something that ends in a 0 like this, I can just use the front digit. 3 times 15, think of a clock, 15, 30, 45. Remember, if you didn't know that, you could write that out over here. 15 plus 15 plus 15, 5, 10, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 45. See? 45, and I can add a 0. That's a nice big number, but I want to get up to the thousands. Let's try something a little bit bigger. Let's try 50. So again, I'm going to do 15 5 times. Right? I'm just going to go ahead and put my 0 to hold the place. 5 times 5, let me make sure you can see this. 5 times 5 is going to be 25. 5 times 1 is 5, 6, 7. 750. That's a pretty good one. I bet we could use it a couple times to get down. Let's go ahead and use that. Let's use 50. So we're going to use 50 as one of our piles. We're going to put 50 over here. And remember, we already solved that. It's 750. That was my cat's tail. Here it is. Zero take away 0 is 0. 0 take away 5. Got to regroup. 7 becomes 6. This becomes 10. 10 take away 5 is 5. 6 take away 7 is 1. And 2,000 still comes down. Hold on. I think I've made a mistake. I'm going to go back and check because those numbers just don't look right to me. 0 take away 0 is 0. I couldn't take away 5 from 0, so I had to borrow from the 7. The 7 became a 6. Gave 1 to the 0 to make it 10. 10 take away 5 is 5. 6 take away 7. I see my mistake. 6 take away 7 isn't 1. I can't do 6 take away 7. So what I have to do is regroup from here. 16 take away 7 would be 9. And I have nothing here. 1 take away 0 would be 1. All right. Let's do another 50. This way seems to be taking a while. I wonder if there's a faster way. So let's go ahead and take away another 50. It's another 750. And if you're paying attention to these numbers, you could solve this pretty quickly. 0 take away 0. 5 take away 5. 9 take away 7 is 2. 1 take away nothing is 1. All right, we're getting closer to using them a ball. Let's keep going. Let's do another 50. So that's another 750 that we're going to take away. Remember, this 50 represents giving each of those piles. We're giving, if we had 15 piles, we're giving 50 out of our 3,000. So we have to subtract to see how much is going to be left. All right, so here we go. 0 take away 0. 0 take away 5. Can't do that. I'm going to be careful this time because I made a mistake last time. I'm going to regroup from my 2. That becomes 1. This becomes 10. 10 take away 5 is going to be 5. 1 take away 7. Can't do that. Need to regroup. Be 0. This will be 11. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 is going to give me 4. All right, finally we're getting closer. 450. I can't take another 50, right? That would be way too much. So I need to look back at where I've already done my work. I don't need to do harder. I need to work smarter. 300. 15 times 20 was 300. That might work, but there might be something closer. 15 times 30. Oh, that's perfect. It's 450. That works out perfectly. Let's go ahead and do that. So 15. Oh, nope. We don't want to use 15. We want to use the 30. So we did 30. That gives me 450 exactly with nothing left. All right, last step. Find our answer. We've got 20 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 30. I'm going to go ahead and add that 30 plus that 20 to give me 50. That means I have a 50 plus a 50 plus a 50 plus a 50. These two would give me 100. These two would give me 100. So my total answer, if I add them all together, is 200 with a remainder of 0. 200 with a remainder of 0. I'm going to bring that all the way up here. Okay. So that's just one way to solve. You might have recognized that in the beginning and done a different way. That's okay, as long as you ended up with my answer 200. Now let's try the standard algorithm. I think our page will look a little less messy. I'm going to go ahead and rewrite the problem since it was a little messy. I'm going to switch colors just for fun. 15 divided by, 3,000 divided by 15. All right, so here we go with the standard way. So 15, I want to put 15. I can't do it into 3, so I uncover the next digit, 30. If you're thinking about a clock, 15 can go into 32 times. That means 15 times 2 equals 30. So let's put our 2 up here. Remember, the next step is to multiply. 2 times 15 is 30. We have nothing left over, so we're going to bring down a 0. Now, what happens here? This is where it gets tricky. How many times can 15 go into 0? Now you're thinking you don't have enough, you can't do it. But there is something that equals 0 if you multiply it times 15. Think about this. $15 times 0 equals 0 perfectly. So let's go ahead and put that up there. 0 times 15 is 0. We're subtracting, because remember we have to follow the steps and bring down. Again, we have 0. Our answer is going to be 0 up here. We're going to multiply to make sure we have nothing left. Nothing else to bring down. Our answer is 200, no remainder. Now this way looks like a lot less work, but if the other way makes sense to you, use it, because that's a great way to show your work and it's a great way to build number sense. All right, you're going to have a couple problems on Nearpod. Remember, if you get stuck, you can come back to these videos. Good luck.